Hello, hello, hello. So, right, Zinzino, and how do we do it? How do we get people to take a look at it, okay? Again, we are now professionals and we are educators, okay? Because 97% of the world's population, so if you went into your street, if you looked in your phone, in your email connections, like all the people that you know, at least 97% of them need the Zinzino product because their cells have hardened over time, which is provable because we've now got 1 million test results, right? 1 million test results, biggest database in the world. We hold on the fact that 97% of the world's population are out of balance. Okay, so we've got to, it's our duty, I feel it's our duty to at least give them that information in a way that they can assimilate it and then say, oh, and then they can make an informed decision whether they want to correct that imbalance or not. Okay, so we need to get that information in front of them. Okay, and it's our duty because we're doing the world a service, right? And as our team grows, not only do we affect ourselves, but we affect potentially millions of other people. Okay, excuse me. So how do we do that? Okay, so the other day I was listening to an audio by Eric Worre. Eric Worre is incredible guy. He teaches people how to do network marketing the correct way, right? Over trial and error, and he's helped millions and millions of people in this industry. Some of the top leaders use him as a mentor. Okay, so when he speaks, right, I would personally say, please listen, right? And because repetition is the mother of skill, don't just listen once, right? Do it on a daily basis, make it a habit, right? So if you've got a car and you're got to commute, or you do housework, or you walk the dog, whatever it is, I would personally, if you want to build this Zinzino team, because education, right, and information, we're in the information age, is everything. So I would personally take at least 1 hour of your day, whether that's 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, like, you know what I mean, or half an hour or an hour, block out at least 1 hour a day, because over a year, that's 365 hours. Do you think in 1 year's time, if you listen to 365 hours worth of information, you'd be a different person? You'd have more knowledge. You'd have more, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, when you go up to somebody that, more belief. You'd have more belief, A, in the industry, and B, in Zinzino. And that belief transfers over to your prospects, okay? Because you have got, right, I'm telling you now, you have got something that's absolutely phenomenal, absolutely incredible, and will help people. It will help near enough everybody that you know. But how do you get that information to them in a way where they go, oh, I really need this? Okay, that's what we're talking about today. So Eric Worre, in the video which I'll post below, he talks about using your third-party credibility, which is your upline. Okay, our upline, we've got Vibeke. She's pretty much at the top. She's from Norway. She does a lot of the Zoom calls that we have on a Monday and a Tuesday night. We also have Jay. Jay's in Liverpool. I've met Vibeke, I've met Jay, and we've also got Ruth. I've met Ruth, okay? So those three people are our upline, right? I'm also your upline, so you can use me. Surinder Bogle, amazing guy. He's been in networking a long time. He's very, very, very wise, very knowledgeable, and an amazing guy. And we've got Delia. And Delia is, I love Delia to bits. She's very good. She always gets back to me. Fantastic upline, okay? So we've got these people, but how do we use that to our advantage? How do we use that to our advantage, okay? So I would personally, right, this is me personally, this is a top tip for you, okay? So top tip, boop, 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 top tip. So, right, as you're going about your daily business, blah, 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 you could say to somebody, is your health important to you? Well, of course it is. And you can say, well, I've got information on a 30-minute Zoom call, which I watched the other day, which it was amazing. It's stuff I didn't know, and now I know, and I think it's going to have a massive impact on my health. Do you want to take a look at it? something along those lines, okay? And then below, I'm going to post a link. It's a Dropbox link, but you should be able to, anybody should be able to open it from a computer or a telephone, smartphone, and watch that presentation, because we have at our disposal, our team's disposal, right? Bless our upline. So they do on a Monday night at 8 p.m. Again, I'll put the information down there for you. Monday at 8 o'clock, we have a Zoom call as a customer presentation. So if you've got any people that you know in your phone book, on your email list, colleagues, relatives, just people that you know generally, or even people you don't know, we'll open that up another time. So the people that you do know, you want to try and invite them. Well, I don't say try, you want to invite them to the Monday night Zoom call for customers, okay? Especially if they've got health conditions or they value their health, because we're doing preventative health, okay? So it's not addressing issues after they've happened. Yes, we can help with that, but it's about preventative health, okay? So we need to get that education in, well, to that person, okay? So for on a Monday night, it is for customers, okay? So we just say, is your health important to you? I've teamed up with this company and they're helping people with their health, and they've got a free Zoom call at 8 p.m. It's on for half an hour. Would that be of interest to you? And I believe personally it's never seen before information, okay? Just try and pique their interest. Don't give them too much information. Don't go, it's in Zeno and blah, 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 blah. Don't even go there, right? Just pique their interest, get them to watch that, right? That's the number one job, get them to that Zoom call, okay? On a Tuesday, if you've got people that you believe are struggling for money, ambitious, etc., and what I would emphasize with all my heart is never ever prejudge. Don't think they won't do it because of X, Y, Z or ABC. Never think that. Never think that. Eric Worre, when I watched his video, he said when he first started, he was like a young kid and he was really excited and he was like going prospecting. Like when I say prospecting, is talking to people to say, would you like to come and see my presentation, etc., etc. He had relatives, right, that he thought they won't do it. They won't do it. He just dismissed them, right? He didn't even go to them and say, would you have a look at this thing? Okay, they could say yes, could say no, right? He didn't go to them. Guess what happened? They joined a business, right, that he was involved in under somebody else, right? And he had the opportunity to ask them, but he prejudged them, and he says, well, I'm not going to ask them because of X, Y, Z, or A, B, and C. All right, but he says they wouldn't be interested. But someone else come along, said, because I think they were like some religious thing, and they were on the road all the time, and they wanted something else that would like give them security so they didn't have to be on the road all the time. They were looking, they were really, really looking. They joined that business, and they did $40 million of volume over the years. $40 million. So Eric, because he prejudged, missed out on potentially whatever revenue was created and generated from $40 million in sales. That's a lot. That's a story where I would say do not under any circumstances prejudge or disqualify anybody, right? And your friends, family, etc. Yes, you can show it and they might go, you're crazy or like you're an idiot or whatever, right? But again, it's that belief, because if they don't know what they don't know, right, they've just been taught the corporate world, right? They've not been taught that people helping people is a genuine business. This industry is a $180 billion industry a year. It's huge. It's huge. And from my own personal experience, what I've seen with this industry, it's only good. It's only good because it's people actually genuinely wanting to help you. Like I'm wanting to help you. Like I'm doing all these videos for you to help you, right? To better yourself, to give you financial security. So what other industry would do that? None in my eyes. Okay, so I love this industry, right? This industry, you should be proud of this industry. Be really proud. $180 billion in sales, and it's growing year on year. Right? That dwarfs the music industry. It dwarfs like what other industry? The music industry and the film industry put together. It dwarfs both of them put together. Put together. Right? So this industry is huge, right? And people just, they don't know what they don't know. That's why we are educators. We're educators. I'm going to put a video down below called, it's by Eric Worre, and it's called The Rise of the Entrepreneur. It's on for an hour. It's incredible information, incredible. And it talks about how the school system has taught people to think one way and not taught them to be entrepreneurs. It's taught them to be have a boss, and the boss says, do this, do this, do this. They're not self-reliant. We're not self-reliant anymore. You know, if somebody doesn't tell us to do it, we don't do it because we've got no discipline, right? And as sad as that is, but you can turn that around. You can turn that around. You're watching this now. You're turning it around. You are turning it around. So with regards to the Zoom calls, okay, so the Monday night Zoom call, customers. Tuesday night Zoom call, business builders, okay. So what I'll do as well is that Vivek shared with me the Zoom call for July for both business builders and customers. So if I would get them to the live Zoom call, because that's going to be powerful, right? So your job is just pique their interest and get them to that live Zoom call, okay? If for whatever reason they're busy at 8 o'clock on a Monday night, they're busy at 8 o'clock on a Tuesday night, then you've got a backup, right? I'll put the links below. You've got the Zoom call from July 2023 for both business and customers, and use those as a tool. But that's only, I would personally only use those after you've tried to get them to watch the Zoom call and they said, oh, we're picking the kids up at Tuesday at 8, or we're doing such and such Monday at 8, and they can't do it. So you could then go back and say, I've got a recorded Zoom call, okay? After you've done that, after they've watched that Zoom call, right, let's just backtrack a little bit. Right, we're back on track. So what I would suggest is that you set up a meeting with them. So when you go to your relative, your friend, or whoever, right, and you say, I've got this thing that might be beneficial for your health. It's a Zoom call. It's once a week. It's live, and the information is incredible. Would you be interested in watching it? If they say yes, right, you want to set up a meeting afterwards. Okay, so this is what Eric teaches. So afterwards, you say it's on Monday. So we're going for customers, right? You say this health product, blah, blah, blah. Don't tell them what it is. Just say it's a Zoom call live. Tell you all about it. I don't really know, but I just know it's amazing. And I take it myself and I love it. Okay, so just leave it at that. But then say, would it be possible for me to connect with you on Tuesday in the morning, in the afternoon, or the evening, which works best for you? And just to find out what you like best about it and whether you want to take it any further. Something along those lines. So it's called Bam Fam, book a meeting from a meeting, right? So if you get anything out of my videos, right, Bam Fam is gold. Okay, so if you come to a prospect and you said, let's say your brother or your sister, and you said, I've got this thing Monday night, and they say, oh yeah, we'll watch it, right? And you don't book a meeting afterwards, right? And then afterwards you're trying to pick the phone up and you're going, and the phone's really heavy because you're going, maybe they're busy, maybe this, maybe that, maybe the other, and you're it's really difficult to get that motivation within you to go pick it up and go, hi, did you like that video? But if you've set it up beforehand, right, expectations, everything, so you set it up before and say, look, I've got this thing, half an hour, and can I call you afterwards just to say how you liked it, or if you didn't like it? And they'll say, yeah, sure. And then you set a time for that. So if the meeting's at 8 and it's on till 8:30, say, can I ring you at 9? Right? Just, can I ring you at 9? Yes or no, right? If it's no, can I ring you the next day or whatever? Can we catch up and just discuss it and see whether, because I've actually got a website where you can actually buy the product or something. So not quite that much, but, just a meeting, just say, can we have a chat about it just to see whether you liked it, and just that. And then after that, if they do like it after that, right, this is another top tip. Okay, so if they do like that after that, and they're like, wow, yeah, I love it, amazing, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so now, right, this is the important part. This is really, really important, right? Because we don't want you to be going, it's got polyphenols in it, it's got this, it's got that, it's got the other, right? We do not want that, okay? So you go, right, so saying, I'm not sure, but, right, I'm not sure, but I can get you a Zoom call, right? One-to-one Zoom call with Ruth. Okay, Ruth's our upline. Ruth's, at the time of writing this, she's on about £6,500, £7,000 a month, right? So she's been in the business 3 years. She's doing really well with it, and she knows some stuff. Okay, she might not know all the answers, but she's got more credibility than us starting out. Okay, and we want to get a system that's duplicatable. If you bring someone on new, right, and then they need to, and you're saying, well, you need to know all the product, you need to know the polyphenols, you need to know the extend, you need to know this, you need to know. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. They can learn it, they can do it over time, but we need to button it. Okay, we need to button it, and we use our tools, which our tools are our Zoom call with Ruth. Okay, so I've got Ruth's diary. So my number is on this page somewhere, right? So use my number and say, I've got somebody, my brother, my sister, my relative, my friend, my co-worker, etc., who's watched the Zoom. So the first port of call is the live Zoom. If they can't make the live Zoom, then send them the recorded Zoom, right? And after that, make sure you book a meeting from that, okay? So you go to them after the meeting. Did you like it? I loved it. Oh my God, yeah. But I've got some questions. Okay. I personally don't have the answers, but my upline, Paul, has got Ruth's number, and we can schedule a 15-minute Zoom call. So write your questions down. So when they watch the video, I would say to them, get pen and paper and write some questions down, because you're going to have questions, okay? And then we'll get you on a call with Ruth, and Ruth will basically answer your questions, 20 minutes, right? She knows the answers. And again, it's scalable, it's duplicatable, because a new person coming in doesn't need to know any of the answers, just says, I'm not sure, but I can get you on a Zoom call with Ruth. Doesn't get better than that, because you just go, no idea, but I know where to find the answer. I'll get you on a Zoom call with Ruth, right? And 9 times out of 10, if they get on a Zoom call with Ruth, Ruth will probably close them, and you'll probably have a new partner or a new customer, okay? And you've not done the effort yourself, you've just got them in front of Ruth. So I'm going to post below, I'm going to post the Eric Worre video on prospecting. I would say please watch that over and over again and get that information in your head, because it's amazing, valuable information. And I will post the link to the drop boxes, the link to the Zoom call Monday and Tuesday, and that's it, okay? And then, so that's your first port of call. Is, as a summary, you want to be connecting with people that you know. Do not prejudge them at all. Do not. That's a massive takeaway from this video. Do not prejudge them. Say to them, you know, we need to, I'll put some more videos down there about how to approach people, how to speak to people, right? But if you know how to speak to them, if you say, like, I've got this amazing thing I'm doing Monday, or you can even say to them, in Eric's video, he says, like, if you've got people that are really, like, business minded, if you've got entrepreneur minded, if you've got these people that you really respect, even if they're like a lot older than you and you're a kid just starting out, you're just 18 and they're like 50 or something, and you're like, how can I approach them? Just say to them, like, you've got to flatter them first. Just say, I respect you as a business person. I've seen what you do, like, it's incredible. I personally have just started a new business. I've got a video, right? Can I send you the video so you can have a look at it? Because I'm not 100% sure whether it's kosher, whether it's real, whether it's like blah, blah, blah. But I'd love your opinion on it. Get it in front of them that way. When they watch it, their cogs will go, holy shit, dude, this is the best thing I've ever seen. What? And then go, well, my friend Ruth knows a lot about it. Get them to me. I'll get you the Ruth's call, get the thing set up, bam. Like, you've got all these people joining. And you just say, like, oh, I'm not quite sure about this business. Can you have a look at it for me? So you're not directly saying, join this business. You're saying, can you please have a look at it? Because I've joined it. I think it's really good, but I'm not 100% sure. Can you look at it for me? Use that. That's something that Eric teaches in the video below. Okay, so I'd encourage you to watch that video. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully there's good information in this video, right? You can rewind me. You can play me again and again and again, okay? Again, if there's anything I've missed or anything you want add in or taken away, contact me and let me know, okay? Because the more we can grow as a team, the more we can get, like, that traction, and then we'll blow it out the park. Okay? So I'm leaving that there for now. Thank you.